afternoon, guys. It's currently Monday and it is 2:15. I've had a busy morning. I was cited for jury duty. I mentioned it last week in the vlog, but basically what that means is you have to go along to the court, you have to wait. Like, basically I spent 3 hours there this morning to not even be picked. It's a bit of a long sort of process, but anyway, I wasn't picked, and that's good because I have a few plans on for this week, so I really didn't want to be picked, especially because my mum and dad are away this week, so I didn't really want to leave Lottie too many days on her own. Like, I'm sure she'll be fine, but it's just better to obviously be with her, and then there's less complications, because if I'd have been picked I would have to have gotten some days off work and all that sort of stuff. What is going on? My glasses are filthy and now they're getting caught in my hair. Right, I'm going to take this out because it's bothering me. Yeah, so anyway, that's all sorted, done and dusted, and I have made some lunch. I'm currently sitting watching my vlog. I need to get it uploaded, so I'm just watching it to make sure there are no mistakes. Then I'll put it up. So yeah, this is my current setup. I've got my lunch. I've made a couple of baked potatoes with some beans. I've got a salad here, and then I've got some sort of chopped ham. So that's what I'm doing. Watching the vlog, get that one good to go, and then I'm also writing in my diary and planning out videos. So today is quite a quiet one. Little Lottie's sleeping over here. She was running a bit like crazy, so it's quite nice that she's having a little nap now. But yeah, basically just gonna have quite a chill one. I don't know whether to try and get out for a walk in a bit because it's quite a nice day. But I might do some more decluttering in my room, that sort of stuff. And then my sister's boyfriend's coming to pick her up because she's still here. So I'll spend some time with him. I think he'll come about 3 o'clock. So yeah, that's today. Look what happened to my jeans. I lost the button, which is really annoying. So they're M&S, so I'm going to take them back. But yeah, how annoying. So it's currently coming up 10 to 6 and I am going to try and find something to eat. Basically, I can't be bothered leaving the house. Like, I could go to the shop, but I'm just in one of those moods where I just don't feel like I want to. Do you ever just have that? So yeah, that is how I'm feeling. So I'm going to see. I don't think there's a lot in that cupboard. Let's see what's in the fridge and the freezer and see if I can rustle something up for dinner, so that I don't have to leave the house, and I could always do the shopping tomorrow. Okay, I found it. I'm going to have fish fingers. I've got some rice. It's the basmati and wild rice by Tilda, and I'm going to have some peas. Do excuse my face. I have been picking it. I know it's probably bad. I probably have pick spots everywhere. I'm really like bad for touching it and picking it, and I just need to keep my hands away. But anyway, I wanted to share with you what I am up to. It's currently 20 to 8 on Monday night, and I'm sitting with this little munchkin. She has been sleeping for a good few hours. She's obviously a tired little girl, but that's fine. We're just chilling together. It's also nice just to have like another thing in the room. Is that weird? Like another living thing. Like, it makes you feel less lonely. So I am currently sitting watching Brogan Tate's weekly vlog. I absolutely love her. So standard, every week I have to watch her, and I'm also writing out some video schedules. So I've just been putting down all of the weekly vlogs for the next sort of couple of months. I'll carry on into September, and then I'm leaving the Friday free because I really want to try and do a Friday video. I need to get into the routine of 2 videos a week. So Friday the 23rd of June is going to be an update video, and then the rest of them I'm not going to put in until I'm certain what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to write YouTube video ideas and put them all down here, and then when I actually do them, or know that I'm going to do them, I'll slot them in here. But obviously every Monday is a weekly vlog. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing tonight. I'm planning out some YouTube stuff because I felt pretty inspired and I felt in the mood. And other than that, I'm going to do the dishes, I'm going to get in my pyjamas, take this face off, and I'm going to watch Netflix. Good afternoon, guys. It's currently, I don't know what time it is actually, probably about, yeah, 2 o'clock. And I'm chilling with my little munchkin. She's currently cleaning her bum, so I'm not going to show you that. So today I was over at my gran and grandpa's. I went to pick up my grandpa to go to this club that he goes to, so I picked him up at 10. Then I went to Morrison's, then I came home, I got showered, I got ready, and then I went back over to collect him at 12, and then took him to the house, and my gran had some lunch for us. She had like a quiche, which was so annoying because obviously I'm doing the gluten-free thing. But I made an exception because the last time I was there, my gran made sandwiches and I said like, well, I can't eat them because I'm doing the gluten-free thing, and she just looked so heartbroken. So today I was like, okay, I need to eat this quiche, like, because, you know, she's gone out of her way to make it and stuff. So not the end of the world, a tiny little bit, I'm sure it will be fine. But yeah, anyway, so that's what I did. I had a little bit of lunch with them, a cup of tea, and we had a chat, and then I came back here, and now I am sitting with this little rascal. Are you eating my sign? It's an L for Lottie. I just put a photo on Instagram and she is so much bigger. It was like a comparison of the day I got her and now, and honestly the difference is insane. She's so much longer, and she just looks more like a cat as well. I feel like she's lost the kitten look. But then it's funny because I go out the house and I come in and I'm like, oh my god, she's so small. So it's funny, like when I'm in the house I'm like, she's so big, but when I come back I realise actually still how tiny she is. So I'm going to meet a friend tonight in Edinburgh, and I think we're going to go up Calton Hill because it's going to be quite a nice night. So I think we're maybe going to do a picnic. So what's up here? Coming up. Come on. What is it? Is it a mouse? Sorry, easily distracted you. So I think we're going to have a picnic. I need to go and get like some sandwiches. I think I'll just get sandwiches. I've got some crisps, and then get some drinks, and then maybe like a few treats. I don't know, like quite a small picnic. But yeah, I just thought that would be cute because I actually don't have any plans for dinner, because obviously my parents are away at the moment and it's just me and I haven't really bought anything. So that's the plan, and I'll just have a little chill with this munchkin until I go. Lottie! Lottie. What's this? Is this an L? Is it an L for Lottie? It's actually an L for love, but you know, it's fine. It's fine, it's your name, isn't it? Yeah? I can totally understand why people who have kids get down on the floor, because literally I've got a cat and I'm on the floor playing with her. But yeah, she's just hilarious. She's such a little munchkin. But yeah, I think I'm going to find something to eat right now. I'm a little bit hungry. And I need to drink more water. I've been terrible at drinking water. I need to stop drinking as much tea and actually have a glass of water. So good morning guys, it is currently Wednesday and it's 10:30. I'm sitting down, oh, she was on my seat there. No, she's flying through there, that's fine. So I'm sitting down to have some breakfast. I've pretty much demolished my tea and I have some toast with egg. This is like standard for me, but I'm not really a massive fan of the yolk, so I only have a little bit and I like to boil it quite hard. I don't like a sort of soft boiled egg when I put it on toast like this. So yeah, I've just got one egg, one slice of toast and a cup of tea. So I'm going to eat that just now and then I'm going to get in the shower. I'm going to get ready because Lottie, no, you're not allowed up there, no. She keeps going up in the bunkers and she's not allowed up there. She just went up and lay on my blazer. Yeah, so I want to film a couple of videos today. I want to film a current favourites, that's going to go up next week, but also just like an update video. So that's the plan. And I need to sort of get on and make the day count because I'm also going to take over some dinner to my granny and grandpa at 5. I'm going to do them some salad, potato salad, and I've got some ham in the fridge that they want, some Polish stuff. So that's them. I'll take their dinner over at 5 and then I'll go to get weighed, although I know that I'm going to either put on or stayed the same because I've just, like, my head hasn't been in the game. Like, I've not been being terrible, but I've not been being good at the same time. So I need to go and do that. So it's a busy day, trying to film 2 videos and take dinner over to my grandparents, and I need to sort something for myself because I have no idea what I'm going to have for dinner or lunch, so I need to sort that as well. Look at this. She literally climbs on the chairs and then she pops up. Hello, you playing with my hair? What you doing? What you doing? She's so cute. So what I've been doing recently is pleating my hair at night before I go to bed, and if I do that I can generally get sort of like second day hair out of it. So for example, this is from pleating it last night. So I'm going to nip off to the shops. I'm going to go to Aldi right now and I'm going to get a few bits and bobs to sort of do me over the next few days, and then I'm going to come back, get in the shower, get ready and get these videos blasted. Hello guys, I am in the car. I'm just getting ready to head off to the shops and I don't know, I just felt like having a bit of a chat. Obviously I'm still single Sophie, and that's fine, and you know, I love my own company, I love being with me, sound so vain, but I do. Sometimes I'm happier just being on my own, but there's just some times where you just think, do you know what, it'd be really, really nice to have like someone to talk to spend time with, to, I don't know if advise is the right word, but help me when making decisions, because obviously right now I'm at this sort of crossroads in my life, and I finished uni and I need to move on to the next stage. I'm still working in M&S, but I just don't see that as my future. So I'm at this stage where I need to pick something else. I need to do something else, and I have no idea what to do. There's nothing that's really standing out for me. My head's really muddled, and I go through all these different things. I think, well, I could go back and do a postgrad, I could become a teacher, I could join the police, I could go into marketing, I could go into something totally random, like a charity. I don't know, like all these things go through my head, and I don't know where I'm going with it. And on top of that, I don't not know my capabilities, because I guess I do, and I know that I'm a hard worker, so I know that, but I know that I'm not good at interviews, so I know the interview process is going to be a tough one, and I know there's going to be a lot of rejections before there's an acceptance, which I suppose is pretty normal in life, but I just know it's going to be a tough journey, and sometimes I just think it would be really nice to have someone to like give me a bit of advice, or you know, that way if you're with someone, if you're with a partner, it sort of determines what you do a bit more in life anyway, because like essentially right now, the cliche phrase, the world is my oyster. I could essentially go wherever and do whatever, because I don't have anyone, I don't have anything tying me here. Obviously I love my family and friends, so it's not going to be any further than Scotland, and now that I have Lottie, it's got to be in Scotland, but I love further up north, so I could potentially go up to like Inverness or something like that. Like there's nothing holding me here, but yeah, I think that's the difficult part sometimes, because if you're with someone, you're like, well, you know, they're working here, so I have to sort of work around this area, and it sort of narrows it down for you. But when you're like myself and you have too many options, it's a problem. Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into this, because I'm going to film a life update video today, so I'm going to leave that link down below, because when you watch this it will be up. So that's down below if you want to go and watch that and just see sort of the life update, what's happening, what the plans are, even although there are none. But feel free to go and have a watch. So I went into Aldi. Now it's actually my uncle's 65th birthday today, so I got him a few things. I'm going to try and get one more cider at Tesco. I'm going to have to pull these out. But basically he's always really good to me, and he's just like an awesome guy. He's my dad's brother, and he's just lovely. If I've ever had issues with my car, he's helped to fix it. When I went to Australia, he gave me some spending money. Like, he's just a really, really nice guy. So it's his 65th birthday, so I've picked him up a few things. I'm going for like a Scottish theme. He likes cider, and I think he likes beer as well, so I've got a couple of different ones. So this is the original cider iron brew, so we're going for the Scottish theme here. So got that one. This is a St Andrews Bramble beer, so had to get that. And then Black Wolf Offie Braw, which is a lager hybrid. That one's brewed in Stirlingshire, and that one's brewed in Fife, St Andrews, and this one obviously is an Iron Brew cider. Iron Brew is like her famous drink, I don't know if you know that. So I'm going to go to Tesco, and I'm going to get maybe one more cider, a wee gift bag to put in, some chocolates, and I've got his card in the house. So I have gotten ready, and I'm about to film my update video. I'm just going to make a little cup of tea so I can sit and have that while I do it. And yeah, that's about it. I've made potato salad from my gran and grandpa, which is in here. So I just need to pop some salad on the plates and put the ham on, and I'll take it over to them at 5. It's currently 2:30, and I'm going to go and film. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday morning, and I'm trying to be very good on the diet. I went and got weed last night, and I had lost half a pound, but basically that's all I've lost in 3 weeks, so that's not good at all. So I am seriously on it, so I'm going to share with you what I'm having for my breakfast. Right, so I'm having a boiled egg on gluten-free toast, and the toast is my Healthy Extra B, and then the eggs are free. I'm having some orange melon for speed, and then I've got one Baby Bell and a cup of tea. I'm going to have my other 2 Baby Bells at work, and they, like 3 of the light ones count as your Healthy Extra A. So yeah, that is my breakfast. Good evening, guys. It's currently Friday night. I was just gonna grab Lottie, but she's like, no, this is a game, I'm gonna run away. Is it a game? Are we playing a game? We're playing a game. Basically, today I was at the Highland show, which was good. It's like a big sort of farming thing up here in Scotland. It's like famous throughout the UK. So yeah, we were at that because obviously my dad has a farming background. He was the son of a farming family, so they, like my gran and grandpa still live on the farm, so that's why I talk about the farm. But anyway, anyone can go to it, like you can just buy a ticket and go, but it was really nice to go. My dad and my uncle were having like a walk together, and then me and my mum had to walk together. So yeah, it was a good day, and that's pretty much it. I've made a cup of tea just now, I'm just waiting on it brewing. I've put on my pyjamas, which are all grey this evening. I absolutely love grey, as you can tell. And I'm going to go downstairs with this little munchkin, and we're just going to sit in the living room and chill out. I have got a book to read. I've also got a notebook so I can start writing down sort of ideas for jobs. And other than that, it's just going to be a chilled evening because I'm working all weekend. So yeah, that is what is happening. I hope I've got enough vlog footage for this week, I'm not even sure, but I'll have to have a look. But she's currently playing hide and seek. Oh, I want to show you what I bought actually at the Highland show, because there's like craft stalls and like craft areas. So I got a few things. First of all, I got this little jug. My mum treated me to this, which was sweet. It was only £4 and it's just really cute. Like I love little cutesy things. For example, I've got this one here, which is a tiny little teacup which says November, my birth month, on it. I love that. I got that like a sort of craft thing as well. So yeah, this is a little jug to add to my collection. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. Actually, I might put it on that. It's a bit small. Maybe it'll go up there. But yeah, so got that. I also got a few bits of jewellery, which I will show you just now because I'll need to turn the camera around, but they are super cute. I got this ring here, which is gorgeous. It was only £20 and it's like sterling silver. Love heart ring, and it's just sort of like, I don't know, like a really nice crafty one. Why is this not focusing? There we go. So love that. Apologies about the scratches, by the way, they're from Lottie. And then the other thing I got was this bracelet, which is absolutely gorgeous, from the same stall. Okay, there we go, sorry. So it's just beautiful, like the little beading on it, and it's got the little clasp, and it's got the little sort of silver bit there. And I always struggle to get bracelets that are like small enough for my wrists because I've got tiny wrists. So this one is perfect. So yeah, that was my little treats that I bought. The bracelet was 20, the ring was 20, so it came to £40. Where is she? Are you hiding? Are you hiding? Oh, listen, the purr's right. You can play with my you can play with my sleeve, but not my hand. It's painful with my hand, isn't it? So I'm just going to chill with this little munchkin. I'm going to go and get my tea. She's going to come with me. We were staying out of the living room because my mum and dad were having a chicken supper, which is like chicken and chips. And basically, anytime there's chicken, this one goes absolutely crazy and she tries to get it. So kept her out of the living room, but I think they'll be done now, so I will go down and we'll just chill out. Also, I am watching Poldark. Have any of you guys watched that? It's amazing, I love it. I'm addicted. I don't know why I said that, such a weird voice there. But it's really good actually, you should definitely check it out. I love the girl in it, and she was in Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging, that film, which came out years ago. I loved that though when I was younger. So she was in that. Her name was Jazz in that, but her name in this is, oh god, what's her name in it? Demelza, I think. I can't remember her name in real life, but she's absolutely beautiful. And Poldark, oh, he's gorgeous, Ross Poldark. She's literally eating my hand, this is not great. Anyway, I'm going to go and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Good evening guys, it's currently, I was going to say Thursday, it's not Thursday, it is Sunday, and I am in the kitchen with this little munchkin, little Lottie. And basically I'm going to put the kettle on, I'm going to make a tea. And I am going to get this footage onto the iPad, get it uploaded, well, edited and uploaded, and yeah, then I'll have a vlog good to go for tomorrow. I have no idea how much footage I have this week. I don't feel like it's a massive amount, so apologies if it's quite short. I just can't seem to really get into like the swing of the good old vlogging at the moment, but I'm going to try and do better this week. Yeah, it's quite a sort of busy week again. I'm seeing a few different friends, and I'm working a couple of days, and yeah, that's about it. And then after that, after this week, I start my full-time work at M&S. So that's going to be a bit tricky to be doing sort of videos and managing that at the same time and looking after Lottie and socialising, but we'll make it work, we will. Anyway, I will go before this kettle starts going crazy. I hope you all have had a good week, and I'll see you Friday. I'm doing a video every Monday and Friday now, so I'll see you Friday at 5 PM with my June favourites.